Well, for years, healers and philosophers have recommended salt therapy as a way for the body to naturally heal and relax.
I got the chance to visit Nebraska's very first salt room at Salt and Spa to see what it's all about. Let's take a look. I'm at Salt and Spa today to learn all about salt therapy, and I'm joined by the two owners, Brad and Jessie Goldstrom. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm so excited to learn about this. I want to start with the history of salt therapy first. Can you tell us about that?
Salt therapy originated out of Eastern Europe about 150 years ago when the owner of a salt mine recognized that his salt miners didn't seem to get sick. They had great immune systems and they particularly didn't have respiratory issues. So he attributed it to the salt air that they were breathing. Soon spas opened up down in these salt mines, and they even built some clinics and hospitals down in the mines because they discovered just the all-natural type of health benefits that it seemed to offer.
So can you explain how exactly does salt therapy work?
Absolutely. We are not medical professionals, and we do not recommend salt therapy for any medical conditions. The kids' salt room is more like a play environment. We have actually about 3,000 pounds of Himalayan salt lining the floor, and the kids can play with it as they would sand at the beach. So it's kind of a little more of a fun environment, and they don't even realize they're getting salt. Since we don't have oceans nearby Omaha, and we don't have salt mines or salt caves, we've created these salt rooms that mimic the environment of the salt air. The way it works is the client relaxes in the salt room, reclines, listens to the soothing music, and what we do is we take pure salt, we grind it down to microscopic levels, and we blow it in the room as an aerosol. And they just breathe, and they tell us they feel better, and a lot of people say they can breathe better.
Now, you have other services that you provide here at Salt and Spa. Jessie, can you explain some of those to us?
Of course. Yes, we have full spa. So we do salt therapy, we do massage therapy, we do facials, we do chemical peels and microderms.
Do you offer various kinds of massages?
Yes, we do. We do offer deep tissue, Swedish massage, reflexology, hot stones massage. We offer, different couples massage. We very book all the time for couples massages. So we have a lot of different options for all the clients that come here. I'm joined by Amy Forbes, who has used salt therapy now at Salt and Spa for a little over a year. And Amy, how did you get started with this?
Well, I actually had a cold, and I had read some on salt therapy only because my mother had COPD previously, and I'd heard how good it was for respiratory. So when a friend of mine suggested, well, why don't you go to salt therapy and see if you can shake that, because we know your progression. For me, it always goes into bronchitis and then pneumonia. I thought, well, what can it hurt? Because I sure didn't want to go back to the doctor. So I went ahead and came out and tried it. And the next morning I woke up and I was surprised as anyone that I was nearly fully recovered. So I went back the following day and did it again for another 45-minute session, and I completely shook it.
And while you were here, you also discovered another issue that salt therapy helped. Can you explain that to us?
Oh my gosh, glad to. It was such a bonus for me because I have fought adult onset acne for quite a while, and I can't take the prescribed medication. So it's always been topical, which is really not at all effective. And as I'm going through this process to get rid of this chest issue, I realized that my skin has cleared up and that my acne is completely under control. So when it starts misbehaving a little bit, I try to come in and solve that problem as well.
So why would you recommend someone come to Salt and Spa for the salt therapy?
Well, if you just want to relax, that's always a bonus, and you can do it in a very healthy way. When I go in the room, the music is so peaceful. You're laying back. It's kind of a situation where you're not talking. You actually have time to decompress and think a little bit. And 45 minutes of doing that is just unheard of for me. So I really enjoyed that. I think it's so much better than medications, which have so many side effects. So you just never know.
Well, Salt and Spa has a Black Friday special offer. You can purchase a gift card of at least $50 and receive a 45-minute salt session for free, or 3 salt sessions for just $49. Great deal.
So relaxing and soothing, just watching it.
It is, and this is where you can find Salt and Spa. Head over to their website, saltandspa.com, or give them a call, 502-9870. So I had the chance to actually try the salt room. I was like, I got to try this
I was looking
myself.
forward to hearing what you thought of it.
It was so relaxing,
Yeah.
that soothing music, and then the lights are changing on the salt wall. I almost fell asleep my first time, but you know, I was sick last week.
But you were
too.
saying it helped clear up your sinuses.
And it helped clear up my sinuses, which was, I mean, I'm still not completely healed, but it was
Yeah.
great to try that out. And again, the relaxation, I don't get
tried
enough
it.
of that in my
Yeah.
life. So, but everyone's results are different.
Yeah,
so
sure.
What happens for me might not happen for someone else.
But
But it was cool.
It looks relaxing, I'll tell you that.
It was.